welcome to Louisville Catholic Sports Network Slice of Sports. Paul Najar here. This is our salute to champions, and we have a treat for you all tonight. It is our salute to a lot of champions. And our first guest tonight, they know all about it. Assumption High School volleyball team and Ron Portis, their head coach for 26 years, 18 state championships, an incredible legacy they've created for all of Kentucky volleyball to follow and the nation, folks. This team right now currently ranked number 2 in the country, and just so happens that number 1 is right down the road from them on Clayton English Lane. We won't name the team. They get to play them later this year, and probably more than once, folks. But this team is who we're here to talk about. It is Assumption, Ron, and you know what a great season so far, interesting season, because hey, with that lofty ranking comes lofty expectations, but it's a brand new, it's a big turnover, and it's been a learning and growing process for the girls, right?
Well, I think so. You know, it's we're sort of mixed this year. We have a good group of seniors, and we have a great group of young players who are just getting better every week. It's sort of, I think it let us all know exactly what we're capable of doing last weekend in Durango. We played so well, and hopefully we're going to maintain that. We're going to go to Chicago on Thursday. We'll play a couple more ranked teams or more this weekend. So we'll see. We got it on a roll. We hope to continue.
And you play anyone, anywhere, anytime. And this strong early season schedule does a lot of good for the team. You might take a few losses, but it doesn't matter what happens with those, because this is a young group that's developing.
Yeah, you know, it's always been my philosophy. You play the best, the toughest schedule you can play. Hopefully that prepares you for state tournament time. As I tell the girls all the time, our number one goal is we want to be state champions at the end of the year. And that's what we do everything we can to get ourselves prepared.
Well, they've won it 18 times, folks. 18 times in the last 25 years. And they've won 4 in a row. And one of the girls that's won 3 of those is right to your right, Ron Portis, and it is Miranda Alpert. Outside here. Over on the Google. Miranda, we've gotten to talk so many times over the years. Last year you had an injury in club season, and it took you out for up until about this month, right about this time last year. And your team came back, went on a run, and won your 4th straight, your 3rd straight personally. This team is developing every day, every week. Talk about its progress and what you've noticed is happening.
To start out with, we didn't have a lot of varsity experience coming into this year with the seniors not all playing all the time. But with having seniors that we were on varsity last year does help. And then getting those really good third matches this year and having the juniors step up and play the way they have shows that they've grown a ton, and that's making our team better.
What's the identity of this team in years past? You know, it's always been when you have the size, when you have the depth, when you have the speed, you want to play speed, you want to play quick. But you don't have that 6-footer in the middle this year, or 2 or 3 of them. Talk about the identity of this team.
We try to keep our serving and passing better than anyone. So with our defense,
It is.
our defense back there is amazing, and our serving can only we get better every day. We serve every day, so getting better at those, I have to say.
You've had to play some great competition. You played Mercy Academy twice, 3-0 loss and a 2-1 loss in the LIVT, and it just seems like the team is building to another opportunity to play. You will, I believe it's next Thursday, and you'll have the opportunity again to see, to gauge how this team's coming along. As a captain, with all these new players and this experience, these players are experiencing this for the first time. What's been your role in helping them grow?
I would say mostly doing my part, but also keeping the team together. Like, we can't separate sport, we're not going to win anything that way, so mostly playing for each other, playing with each other is going to keep us winning, and playing together is the best.
Talk about the trip to Durango. The coach mentioned it. You go out to Las Vegas, you play a 64-team tournament, probably 15 of those teams in the top 50, and you'll win them. and you put them down. And you're down this year. The assumption's not very good. So what did that do for you and for these youngsters?
Definitely built our confidence to go out there and play girls who are a foot taller than all of us and see those people, see those blocks that are amazing that you're going to be watching on TV when you're in college. Seeing that and building our confidence, we are all playing for each other, we won for each other, it's so fun.
And this might be for your coach. I mean, she's not much taller than Leanne. Leanne's a defensive specialist. Actually, she's not taller than Leanne. What makes her such an effective hitter? Put her on the spot.
Well, she's got a real live arm on that shoulder. And she gets up off the ground. Something I could never do.
And she had a couple of game-winning points in the 5th set of the state championship as a sophomore, right?
The next thing we always talk about, take that swing. We're talking about it every day in practice, and she does. And that's what we need. We have to stay aggressive. She'll do that.
You had a quiet leader last year, Ron, in Alexa Phillips, someone who's just an exceptional player at her position. National Gatorade Player of the Year as a setter. All kinds of accolades. Very quiet, very different as far as the leadership and how you had to develop that last year. What's it been like having Miranda and the other seniors taking over this year?
Well, I tell you, this year has been fun. By that I mean, they all get along with the seniors, the juniors, the sophomores, and they all have a great deal of respect for each other. The younger ones are willing to follow, and the older ones are willing to lead. And it's just been it's just been fun. And hopefully they will agree with that. I certainly enjoy it. And looking forward to more of it.
Drama-free volleyball is good volleyball. And we'll ask Leanne coming in. Come on in here, Leanne. You're a junior. We haven't gotten to see you very often. As a matter of fact, I still don't think I've seen you play because you're just coming back from injury. And when was your first live action with the varsity team?
My first live action was when we went to Indianapolis. We were in kind of a small tournament there with a few teams up there, like they wanted to people and everything. That was kind of the first time that I played varsity, so I was really excited for all of us.
And with that group of juniors and sophomores and all the new experience, because there's so many seniors that graduated, now it's relying on you. What do you see your role, especially as one of these 7 incredible defensive specialists and players that you have in that back row?
Well, like Miranda said, we really just have to stick together as a team. The seniors are really good leaders this year. We've been strong. We all really click together. We have a good team chemistry. And I think that our role as seniors and even juniors is to be able to get all of them.
Most fun you had in the trip to Las Vegas?
We went to go see a Michael Jackson show. So we all really enjoyed that. It was nice to
I didn't know about the dance show. I bet you Miranda can do because I've seen her dance. Yeah, okay. Miranda, how about you? Your favorite time out in Las Vegas, what was it?
I would say winning. It was so much fun.
I mean, did you look across, you're 5'7", 5'8", and you're looking across at 6'2", 6'3". What are you thinking when you look that way?
Use your hands.
Obviously, right?
Yes.
And make them use your hands and get those tips.
Yes.
Was there a moment of recognition there with all that size and all that power that you thought, we got this and we're moving in that direction, that championship direction?
I think it was maybe in the second game. We haven't been coming out strong enough in the second game, but when we did, it was crazy and we all had so much fun. Keeping up, having fun was a big part of it, and how much we play together and playing together was a big part of it.
Unbelievable. And folks, I can't say enough about this team and this program. I don't know if there are 9, 10, 15 girls that are already offered scholarships and will get them. I know this young lady, Lynn Cunningham, has already committed to Rice University. And if you don't know Rice University, it's a school where your brain really, really matters. And there's your volleyball. This young lady's going to University of Tennessee Chattanooga, Miranda Helpers. There are 7 back row defensive players that are going on for scholarships. Kenzie Maloney, Nebraska, Molly Sauer, University of Louisville, and countless others. It is a great team. Number 2 in the country right now. Number 2 in the state, behind a school, their big rival, and it's going to be a thrilling finish to this season. We want to thank Ron Curtis, Miranda Alpers, Leanne Cunningham for joining us. National Volleyball on Slice of Sport, the champions. There's a lot of champions right here, folks. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Louisville Catholic Sports Slice of Sports, a salute to champions. We're here at Tony Boombuzz Tap House and Pizzeria here in Westport Village. Great time for everyone. We just had the volleyball team on with us, and now we have Jennifer Hunt, the head coach of the Assumption softball team, and we have, you can introduce the other two ladies. Oh, we're going to turn that on first, I think. There we go.
Nope. This is Mary Sweeney and Sabrina.
And I'll tell you what, Mary's a senior and she can swing a bat, and Sabrina is a junior and she can throw a ball. And she can swing a bat. And she can run. But this lady right here is the leader of a program that we've seen. You know, you had a terrific first year because you had a great pitcher with you, and Morgan Foley, who is now one of the great Division II standout pitchers in America. And then you had to rebuild. And you did it with a freshman, and you did it with that girl, this girl when she was a freshman, and Maddie when she was a sophomore, and it's really impressive how this is built. Talk about the next step for Assumption softball.
Well, I think the first step was just getting there, making these girls believe in the process, believe in the program and our potential. Last year, I think these girls saw that when we made the finals of the region. So I think they got that taste now. So we've been working really hard on the offseason.
I just know that regional finals, a little bittersweet. See that the weather was an issue, fatigue was an issue. It was really odd, and it fits and starts and how. But you had a sophomore pitcher on the mound, now junior. You lose two big swingers in Alyssa and Caprino and Lily Winston, but it sounds like you've got more coming through the program.
We do, and I think a lot of people have said that this is losing 16 years, this is going to be a rebuilding year, and I don't see it like that at all. We've got our pitcher out here who has made a lot of strides from 2 years ago to last year. He's going to be one of the top pitchers in the region for sure this year. Maddie, and we've got our top hitter from last year. So we've got a lot of hungry, younger kids. We've got a lot of good freshmen that are coming out. There's going to be a whole lot of competition to push each other this year.
If you had to identify or give a stamp on Assumption softball, what's the identity you wanted to take over and own? I mean, you had the big swings last year, you had a softball pitcher, but this year it's going to be, what's that identity you want to have?
You know what? I'm going to let these young ladies answer. We talk about this all the time. One word.
What's the one word?
One word, identity.
Alright, let's make sure it's on the field all the time. Yeah, you don't want to put that anywhere else. And is that something that you felt by the end of the season last year when you were facing, you were one of the two best in the region. It was really clear. And on any given day, it could have happened. Was that the one thing that you and your staff maybe felt that's the thing we needed to really to battle to the last out, to the last pitch?
Absolutely. I think that was what I was most proud of at the end of the game. All I could remember was we were down to 1 or 2 outs. We were down by 4 runs, looking over at my team, and they were cheering their hearts out. They fully believed they were in that ball game to get the last out. And at some point, worked really hard in the last 3 years I've been here, believing that it's never over and that you always have the ability to win. So that was something special, and I'm seeing that in the off-season preparation too.
I was just going to ask you, that off-season preparation, softball is a long commitment, it's a tough commitment, but it's a fun commitment. And how do you see this off-season progress for your team, and how much fun are you having?
I'm having a ball. It's interesting to see when you graduate 16 years, what kind of identity this team is going to take. And we have we're having a 6-week fall season, we're practicing twice a week, and it's interesting to see the identity. We have some great leaders right here. A lot of great leadership emerging. They're having a lot of fun. They're intense. They're dedicated. And for us, we're having a ball. We decided to do things a little bit different. We had practicing. We used to just go volley. Now we're practicing 3 days a week, playing a volley on Sunday. So we're committed. We worry about burning them out, but they want us.
Good stuff. We want to hear from Maddie Sweeney now. Thank you, Coach. That was great. Jennifer Hunt, Coach. Now Maddie Sweeney, third baseman, middle of the order hitter. She's knocked the few out of the park at Assumption Green at the fields there. And Maddie, the coach just mentioned you two are taking on a leadership role. Talk about that. What's been that interest for you is now you get to step up and you know, under Lily and Alyssa last year, what's been your main goal and drive as a leader?
Really the main goal is to get everyone to really believe the process, like Jim said, just keep our family going strong. It's coming in after Alyssa and Lily is hard to get that leadership position, but it's great that you have such a good team behind you to really push you. It's easy.
You achieved some success in recent years. You also, in your first year, maybe in your sophomore, halfway through sophomore year, a lot of tough losses. I mean, there were a lot of that type of growth. How has that helped you in this role now as a senior captain?
It just helped me become a better player. Really taught me just how to lead the team and play.
What's your favorite aspect of it? Is it you get more fun out of a diving stop at third, or getting that bunt, you know, picking up that bunt and nailing someone at first, or is it, you know, chicks dig the long ball? Isn't that the thing? Isn't that the grenades, right? Or is it the long ball? Is it the big swing?
I get it from everything. I mean, there's nothing better than this hit the ball, and I don't even look at it. When I'm rounding first base, I see Shane's face, and I just know it's gone. And that's just a great feeling. Just round the bases, seeing everything.
Good stuff, and now we want to hear from your pitcher. Thank you, Maddie Sweeney. This young lady has been starting pitcher. This will be her third year. She's a junior. She's been starting as a freshman. Sabrina Kusenegger gave me fits trying to spell that name and type that name over and over a few years ago, but now we got it right. And Sabrina, welcome. Thank you for joining us. But you've got, you've got this third base. You have this person player right here who, what do you rather see her do? Knock one out, or make that big diving stop and quick throw the first?
Personally, I just love the whole aspect of the game. I love seeing my teammates always there for me, cheering me on when I get the big hit or ground someone out. But my favorite part is just seeing my teammates happy, my coaches happy.
You have a unique perspective every game, every pitch, everything starts with you. And you've got, when you're moving the ball around, when do you feel most comfortable? Is it in the circle? Is it on the mound there?
Yes, when I'm on the mound, I look at my catcher and I'm like, alright, give me the pitch, I get the pitch. And I look at her and I'm like, alright, we have a connection, me and my catcher do. And
Where's that? Is that Cassie? Yeah, where is she? She's so small.
She's 6'10".
Cassie, oh, wow.
She's 6'10". But we have a connection and we really read each other. That's where I feel most comfortable. And I have the confidence to look at my catcher and say,
bases loaded, 2 outs, last inning. Best hitter against them up. She's got no problem. Here, she's trembling a little bit, but that's okay. You're doing a great job, Sabrina. Just keep smiling. That's good stuff. Finally, your goals that you set as team captains. What have you set for this season?
yes, for sure. I'm the pastor weekend. I think this is going to be a goal for us. Also, just getting closer to the team as well. So,
It's a terrific group of girls. It's a terrific team. Coach Jennifer Hunt, thank you. Sabrina Kusenegger. Global County Sports Network. Slice of Sports. A salute to champions. We're here at the Scott House Pizzeria. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Louisville Catholic Sports Network. Slice of Sports. A salute to champions. Now we have up here the Assumption basketball head coach Amy Siegel in her first year. We got senior Maury Kiesler and senior Leah Mattingly. Couple of players who are going to have a big effect on the Rockies team this year, as will the new head coach Amy Siegel. And Amy, welcome. And you've got quite a bit to build around, don't you? I mean, you're walking into a real nice situation, right?
I feel like I am. It's good to be back, and I think there's a great foundation that's being put in place. And obviously, with these 2 seniors and several other seniors that are going to be joining us, I think we really will have a good shot at being successful.
You're an Assumption graduate,
Right.
and you played under Coach Greathouse, was it? No, who was it?
Station, Holstein.
Wow. Well, you
Coach Greathouse was right before.
right before, so there was success with her, there was success with you. What's it going to take to bring, and I know Coach Small, he retired after 3 years, so he had some physical ailments to deal with, but you brought this team back in a way, and now you're going to carry it to another level. How are you going to do that?
That's the hope, to carry it to another level. And I think with the good leadership that we have, that's the beginning. That's going to be the good start going forward. I think the biggest thing would be chemistry. Build the team chemistry, make sure that the girls feel ready, feel prepared, feel like they can really accomplish something. So
It's nice to have an anchor like a 6'6" center who not only plays the game well, but knows the game inside out and isn't afraid to talk to her team. I remember seeing Nora as a freshman. The communication skills were like unbelievable because you don't often see a tall young woman do and command with her voice the way she might just do it physically. What's been the neatest thing you found out about not just her, but the rest of the team?
sure, I think I watched them play. I mean, in my previous job coaching in college, I was able to get out and recruit. Nora turned us down, but that's a good understanding. But for the most part, I think it's just the knowledge they have of the game. If they really study it, they understand it. I think the biggest thing that I like is the communication. I mean, from the get-go, when I took the job, they were great. They were outgoing. They were very welcoming. And I went in and felt very comfortable, and I think they did too. But then it's the time to start pushing the envelope and get underway.
You started practice in a couple of weeks. What are you looking forward to most?
Mostly the consistency of practice. Through summer, you get a little bit of time with them, but I'm ready to get out there and really work hard and be consistent and push towards hopefully some success.
Excellent. Nora Kiesler now. We've got Amy Siegel, head coach. Thank you, Amy. We'll get to that. Nora Kiesler now. And Nora, I know that you got a big weekend. You were up in Lafayette, Indiana at Purdue University. And you're committed to University of Purdue University, and you're going to be a Boilermaker. And how does that, first of all, how did you come to that decision?
My first criteria for our school is obviously academics. I want to go to a place where I can get a great education, and Purdue fit that first mold, so I continued with the interest and went up there for an official visit this weekend and got to meet the girls and other recruits who will be going there next year who are already committed, and just absolutely loved it, loved the campus, and it was comfortable.
Fantastic. And you, what will you study? What do you plan on studying? Purdue's known for its engineering school. It is a pretty impressive academic institution. What areas do you think you might matriculate towards in your studies?
I think I'm going to actually go to the School of Business. Engineering isn't quite for me. So, but their current School of Business is
Fantastic. What did you had an injury last year, you come back, had a concussion. It was a good enough concussion to sit you down for the last 2.5 months of the season. How have you recovered? And, talk about that process of getting back to 100%.
I was cleared to play again in April, so that was good, but physically I was there. It just took a lot of emotional barriers to overcome like any injury. Just being out on the court, being back with my teammates, it made me realize how valuable my home is and how much I love the game of basketball.
We can tell that. Any precautions you'll take this year, a back guard or anything like that?
No precautions, 100% just to play the way I do. So.
We're looking forward to that, North. So good luck. Congratulations on the commit to the Purdue University. We've got Leah Mattingly up next. Leah. You didn't get to see too much of last year because early in the season she went down with an ACL. And how's that? It's a year ago, 11 months ago. How's the progress on return?
I actually tore it at the last season game, so I'm almost fully back, but it's been about 7 months, so I'm hoping to get cleared right here before tryouts. So fingers crossed.
Excellent. Well, you've got something to strive for. You'll be whether you're playing with the team early or that doesn't matter because you're going to be with the team, right? And what will you be looking forward to most is getting back on the court, but working with someone like Nora. I mean, last year you're moving to her position, right? For most of the rest of the season.
I'm just looking forward to be back on the court. Looking forward to being with seniors and bringing up the upperclassmen. I don't know. I think with the new coaching and stuff, it's going to be good.
And where will you go next year?
I'm not sure yet. Still looking, so we'll see.
And this season, the one thing as senior leaders you'll be looking forward, you see an opportunity to, that 7th region to be wide open. And you know the competition there. You played really good competition last year and got down to the wire and regionals. What for you guys will be key for you in having success this year?
I think mostly just taking it one game at a time. Just trying to enjoy the game and really bond together and believe that this is what we're going to do.
Good stuff. Nora Kiesler, 2 senior players for Assumption. Coach Amy Siegel, thank you for joining us at Assumption Basketball. You're watching the Catholic Sports Network. Slice of Sports is the league champions put here at Tony Roma's Tap House and Pizzeria in Westport Village. We'll be back after this. And welcome back to the Louisville Catholic Sports Network. Slice of Sports, a salute to champions here at Tony Roma's Tap House and Pizzeria. Looks like everybody's having a good time out there eating some really good pizza. We're going to have a pizza contest. We've got to name that famous creation pizza. So we're going to pick 3 lucky girls to compete. You're going to get a winner, and the runners-up will all get gift certificates for Tony Boba's Pizza. So it's going to be very good. Anyway, what we have here now is Michelle Farmer, Director of Advancement, Assumption High School, and Assumption High School graduate. What brought you back to your alma mater?
Gosh, there's a lot of things that brought me back. After I left 20 years ago, Assumption always stayed with me. And so when the opportunity arose, I decided, I've got 2 future Rockets. I wanted to have an Assumption experience, and I thought, I need to be back in there.
Tell me about that Assumption experience that you've been carrying for 20 years. What is it about Assumption and your role that you carry it around for a lifetime?
Well, I think Assumption and what you experience is unexplainable. It's one of those things that you have to experience for yourself. But I will tell you, it really not only focuses on academics, but develops you as a person, spiritually, professionally, prepares you for the real world and real life situations.
And it's got an outstanding academic reputation. And of course, the athletics, we've already talked to champions, multiple champions, but you have another, when you talk about the experience of Assumption, it goes beyond the classroom and beyond the athletic field, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we have a very comprehensive spiritual development program. We have our school provides a 4-year retreat program allowing the girls to go and experience that. We have Mission Week, which gets the girls out in the community doing girls projects and beyond local. I mean, we're talking international projects.
And you've got so many opportunities to bring people in to see this. I know open houses, you have the testing, all those are coming up. Talk about those for a moment.
So right now, we have where the girls can come in and shadow at Assumption. We're encouraging all the 8th grade girls to come out and again, experience for themselves. Once they're at Assumption, the decision will probably be made for them. But then yes, our open house is December 4th, and then followed up with a placement test.
And you'll have, from your experience though, not just back in this role of director of advancement, but as an alum, what are the 2 or 3 things that you want to impress on people when you talk to them about the school and about the Assumption experience?
What I want to impress upon them is that Assumption is for a lifetime. This is not just 4 years. It carries with you throughout your life. And so, that's the biggest thing.
I will say this, it's been the loudest, most vocal crowd I could tell. From my experience here, I'm from Pennsylvania, and I've known that like a Louisville a long time ago. I'm the 10th of 11 kids. I have 7 sisters. And I always wondered, where would we have gone to school. We all went 12 years of Catholic school. And there was only one school, Catholic school in my hometown, it was co-ed. But where would my sisters have gone? And I try to figure out how, that athlete would have gone there, and maybe that student would have gone there, but I don't know. I mean, what's talk about the legacy that Assumption leaves.
Well, I'm probably really biased, but I would say your sisters would have picked Assumption.
Well, I would,
But I think the legacy is that people know. I mean, Assumption is real. The girls that come there, it is hard for me to put into words clearly. And when I talk to my children, I tell them, you're going to just experience so many different things and grow as a person and be a good, responsible young adult that does a lot of good in the community.
And the smile says it all. She loves the place. She works at the place. Michelle Farmer, Director of Events at Assumption High School. You're watching Louisville Catholic Sports, Slice of Sports, and Salute the Champions. Michelle, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Go
right.
Rockets!
We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back, everybody. It's Assumption High School night on Louisville Catholic Sports Network. Slice of Sports right here at Tony Rock's Top House and Pizzeria. Salute the Champions. And now we get to a fun part where these girls are going to guess what famous creation pizza they're going to be eating. So ladies, whoever wins gets a nice gift certificate. The runners up get a little less nice gift certificate, but it's all good here at Tony Rock's Pizzeria, right? Yep. What have you had already?
I had pepperoni pizza and some pizza sticks.
Nice.
Same thing.
Nice. Twins.
The meatball pepperoni sandwich.
Oh, and I'm sure it was all delicious.
Exactly.
It is fantastic food. All right, here we go. With the contestants, they are twin sisters right here.
More Monahan. And a too.
And Lauren and Katie. Lauren, Katie, Anna. Here we go. Close your eyes, ladies. Here comes the first slice. Here comes the first slice. Ready? And consume. There you go. There you go. And... all right, now you can put it down, and you can open your eyes, and you can try and guess. Read the thing. You can put that down. There we go. Go ahead. Try and guess. What do you got? 10 seconds. Was there meat in there?
Yes.
Yes. What kind? It wasn't pepperoni, right? Go ahead. What is it?
The Primavera?
Primavera? No. Close. No, that has no meat in it, I think. It does? Okay. Well, it has meat on it. We know that. Go ahead. Keep looking. Who's your guess? Who's guessing next?
I don't know. I think maybe this way first.
Go ahead.
With the peppers on it?
Yeah, of course. I think these girls are freaking. You just gotta guess.
Struggle.
Keep guessing. Oh, you were really close to that one.
No.
Come on, hand up. 5, 4, what is it? Ding, 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 ding. Number one. Okay, way to go. Fire roasted fajita. They got one more. Girl, down with the face. Eyes closed. Here we go. Here comes pizza slice number 2. Ready, consume. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yum. Put it down. It may not be the one you want. Go ahead. Take a look. Take a look. What do you think? Here you go.
I don't know.
This one had meat on it too, I believe. Yes.
And it tastes like barbecue.
And it did. It did.
Chicken.
It was. You're right. And it was a little spicy, wasn't it?
Spicy.
It was.
Tuscan chicken?
Close, but no. Bingo, bingo, bingo. The twins win. The twins win. The twins win. Okay. Excellent job. That was the buffalo chicken pizza. But you win too to win it. Lauren, Katie, Anna, thank you so much. That's our pizza eating competition here. Well done from all of you. Good luck with basketball, and the cheerleading season. All right, thank you. That's okay, man. Thanks. All right. Slice of Sports, Louisville Catholic Sports Network, Salute the Champions. Right here from Los Alamos Pizzeria, these girls are all champs. Give it up. We'll be right back.